I realize us women are all going through the same shit. And I know we all can't be doing the same exact thing with all of these men. You know what? This comment really resonated with me because it's just like this dating scene. I want to think that I'm special, right? But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I realize that when I talk to my homegirls, when I talk to other people that aren't my friends, or I just dish it out with different people, I realize us women are all going through the same shit. And I know we all can't be doing the same exact thing with all of these men. We all don't move the same way. We all have different personalities. We're all different races. We all do different things. So there's no way we're all doing the same exact thing and coming out with the same results. We're all doing different things and getting the same fucking results. So it's just like, you men are saying, oh, y'all have to be more intentional and do this and do that. We're all doing what you say. There's women that do the opposite, or they do exactly what you say, and we're all getting the same fucking results. Insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and getting the same result. But we're all doing different things and getting the same result. So who's really the problem?
Well, thank y'all for tapping in. Welcome back to the channel. Please get the likes up, Go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. So let's go to the free crowd. Free of heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulation. Guys, as you can see from the video, this young lady has a sort of warped idea of reality when it comes to women dating men. She uses words like all women do the same thing, all women do different things, yet they get the same results when it comes to dating men. And obviously we know that's not the truth. There are plenty of women out here that are happily married and don't have no intentions on leaving their husband. Yes, there is, guys. So we know that's not the truth. We see them around all the time, every day, even though we are living in a divorce sort of breakup culture. With all that, guys, you still see women that are happily married and they're walking around, or they're in a happy relationship that they want to be in, that they've been in for a while. So we know that's not the truth. But man, let me tell y'all something. Women will sit around and talk to each other, because she said that she talked to her homegirls and other women. I'm taking strangers. That's what I'm guessing she's saying. Other women outside of her circle, and they all say the same thing. There are so many different women. They do different things when it comes to men, yet they get this the same result. And I'm thinking that result is a bad result. Whether it's men cheating, whether it's men that don't want to work, that's lazy, or just plain old outright foul. That's what I'm assuming. So we kind of shaping this all into context just by listening to what she's saying. But women will sit around, guys, and talk to each other and explain and just go on these little soliloquies about, oh girl, I want this type of man. Oh, he has to be like this. I'm not going to settle for anything less. Oh, he needs to be able to do this for me or have that for me. And to be honest, guys, 6 months from now, you'll see them with a man that's totally different from what they're explaining to each other. Because women sit around and talk just to impress each other, give each other bad advice all the time. And they don't take their own advice, and they don't even be with this man that, well, I ain't gonna say they won't be with the man. A lot of these women can't get the man that they got wrapped up in their fantasies. It's just plain as that. They can't get those kind of men. So they end up settling for less than what they want. Doesn't mean that the guy is beneath her, or that's just a guy that's not up to par. It's just she has a standard so high, way outside of her range, way outside of and I'm not gonna say outside of her range, because I truly believe that if you want a certain type of man, you're going to have to do certain things, and you're going to have to have a certain patience level in order to get that kind of guy, and put yourself in position to be around those kind of guys. If that's a upper level, upper echelon kind of guy as far as finances is concerned. Just and let's get this straight. Just because you got a lot of money don't make you a good guy. Doesn't make you a stand-up guy. It doesn't make you a quote-unquote high-value male. It doesn't mean that, guys. You don't have to have a whole lot of money to be a quality man, to be a good quality man. You don't have to have all that. But see, what we've done in this society is we have connected relationships, marriage, to finances. And finances with women being like the number one thing. Well, hell, it don't matter how much money you got. If you don't have any morals and values, you're not a great guy. The shit is going to explode in your face. I don't care how good his credit is. I don't care how much money he got. It ain't gonna work. I promise you it won't. You'll go good for a while. You'll buy the house. You'll buy the car. You'll take the trips. And before you know it, you'll spend the next 5 years broken to pieces, because you'll be mentally shattered. You'll be effed up in the head, for lack of better words. But women attach that to good men. Oh, he has to be tall. He has to have a six-pack. Y'all know, we heard all over the internet, the 3 6s. 6-pack, 6 feet, 6 figures. We heard that all over the place. They say it every day, guys. But we know most women won't have those kind of guys. We already know that. We already know that. Now, you can she did, when she say that we're different and yet we getting the same results. No, y'all may be different. You may look different. You might date I don't know, short guys, tall guys, financially, whatever. It seems to me that, y'all all seem to pick the same kind of guys. Same kind of guys. Guys with no morals and no values. And when you first start dating, and that euphoria is running high. It's running high. Running on high octane. A year, 2 years pass by. The octane is low in the relationship. Then the foulness surface. Then the foulness in that person surface. But yet, and it's another thing too, guys. I said this before. Women will always run around talking about they're so smart. Oh, men, we're much more smarter than men. And granted, women are more instinctive than guys. Women are way more instinctive than guys. They have to be, because they're preserving life. They're preserving their cubs, and I'm using it in an animal context, but they have to preserve life. That's why a woman, like a man, will give his life for his wife. He will. But a woman, she ain't finna give her life for her husband, but she'll give her life for her kids. So women are much more instinctive. That's a natural built thing. But yet they go around talking about, oh, we so smart, and so smart. We so smart, we so much intelligent. Women are we graduate, we have a high graduation rate in college. But yet every time a relationship goes bad, they always want to say, oh, he tricked me. He wasn't the same person. Oh, he sent his representative, and I didn't know he was this kind of guy. I'm not buying it, guys. I ain't buying that bullshit. I'm not buying it at all. Because if you're smart, then you're smart. You ought to be able to figure out if the guy is a stand-up guy or not. It's hard to hide who you really are. It's very hard. You can do it for a little while, but eventually it comes out. And I know some of y'all be like, well, by that time, your feelings are all involved and this and no. You're going to give signs. May not be big signs, may be small signs. The lie may be small, may not be a big lie. The subtle things are there. You just don't want to, you just don't want to believe what your lying eyes are telling you. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it. But I'm telling you, nobody can be somebody different without showing some kind of signs of who they really are. So don't give me this, oh, he tricked me, bull jive. Don't give me that, guys. But that's what women will do. But yet they'll sit around and talk about, hey, I want this kind of man, that kind of man, this kind of man, that kind of man, or whatnot. And if you listen to them all talk, yeah, they might describe the guy physically different. But they're all basically talking about the same kind of guy. And most of these women want thugs in suits in the corporate world. Obviously, because the blue collar average guy, even though the average guy that's blue collar has his own business, has his own stuff going. He might be a plumber, he might be a electrician, might be a carpenter. Some of these guys make $100,000 easy, real easy. A lot more than that blue collar guy that used to be a thug now in the corporate world is making. They don't want that kind. They don't want that guy. He's too square. Now they don't want him. They want the thug in a suit that, yes, he used to be in the illegal world. Now he's in the legal world. And I'm not going to say that those guys don't have morals and values, because you have a lot of blue collar workers that don't have morals and value. You have a lot of country boys that don't have morals and value. It doesn't matter necessarily. Well, I ain't going to say it don't matter, but you can't just all the time say a person is from a certain place. He's from the city, from the country, or whatever. That guarantees that person to have morals and value. It just don't. That's something that you have to search for, and women don't like to search for it. If the guy make them feel good, then he must be a good guy. If he make her feel good, then he's the one. And I can't tell you, there's nothing worse than hearing a woman talk about, I'm just going to sit around and wait on the Lord to send me a man, and I ain't worried about these guys, because when it's right time, let me tell you something. First of all, they don't abide by that bullshit, because every time a man comes and make him feel good, then he must be God sent. See it 6 months, 3 months later, then guess what? Oh, it wasn't God, it was me. I was rushing it. Oh, I was rushing it. I should have took my time. I should have waited on God. Well, hell, I thought you was waiting on God. No, I wasn't waiting on God. So I don't pay no attention to that. I don't pay no attention when women talk like that. When they start all this in, man, I'm gonna wait on God. That shit, I close my ears. My ears go off. But I tell you what, these mildly independent, always have a strong opinion about everything. Always want to tell you what they gonna accept, ain't gonna accept. Got all these damn demands. Man, no man gonna put up with that. Not of quality, not that strong. You might get a weak guy that's gonna put up with that bullshit, but ain't nobody that strong gonna put up with that. A man that has his own stuff, a man that has his own opinion, a man that goes to work, saves his money, invests his money, do everything he's supposed to do, can cook for himself, clean for himself, do all that. Man, ain't finna sit there and let you come just because you pretty. Look around you, sweetheart. It's billions of pretty women all over the place, and you ain't no different. I'm telling you that right now. It's not no different. So I guess I guess you can keep those demands of what you ain't gonna do, but guess what? You ain't gonna get you with a dude that ain't shit, to be honest with you. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all up, man. Salute to the free crowd. Salute to the free crowd. Free your heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulator. Man, y'all go ahead, hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe. And guys, until next time, I'm out.